Hi everybody, I'm Dee.
And I'm Jay, and we are
ParoDeeJay.
Welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Woohoo!
We are in town for one good day
Yeah.
ahead of a cruise. And we did get in yesterday evening.
A little bit late, yeah.
Yeah, sort of went down to Willie's Chicken Shack, not to be confused with Willie Mays, and
Right.
had some grub. How was your grub experience?
It was delicious. So everything was hot and super fresh and crispy. I recommend the catfish, and the red beans and rice were amazing.
They were
I
surprisingly
say amazing
good.
a lot, but they were amazing.
They were awesome.
They were stupendous.
Fantastico. That makes no sense whatsoever. So Willie's Chicken Shack got
was
the
really
seal of
good.
approval.
The hurricane daiquiri, not our thing. It tastes
yeah.
like cherry cough syrup, which I think is what the intention is. We didn't like that one.
That's all right. I mean, it got the job done, I guess. It certainly tasted like it
We
had
shared one.
some
Woo.
proof in it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Today, we are just going to do a self-guided walking tour around the French Quarter, hit some of the highlights. There's a website I found, I think it was called freetoursbyfoot.com, and they had a really good one for the French Quarter. So wander around, maybe grab some brunch later. Actually, first, we're going to get some breakfast.
Yes, coffee and beignet.
Yay. So let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
Allons-y. Okay.
How do you say let the good times roll?
Laissez les bon temps rouler.
That one.
Wait.
Come with us.
Now we're staying here at the Wyndham on Royal Street, and we are going to head down, hopefully for some breakfast. Monteleone, we might be back to look at that later actually. That's on my walking tour. So we're hoping to soak in a lot of this architecture today. We have found it, Cafe Beignet on Royal. They have like 4 locations. This just happened to be closest to our hotel. It's super cute in here. So they've got more than just beignets here. They've got a full breakfast menu. I see they've got chocolate drizzle beignets. Somebody said they're doing Mardi Gras themed beignets right now with frosting and extra colorful sugar. And if Mr. Brown approves, I approve. So now we can say beignet, done that. Chocolate elephant ear. Okay, all kinds of muffins. Yikes, I could eat 3 meals a day here. There's just too much cute stuff to look at while we stand in line. All right, on to the food. Hey, king cake. Well, we've started off with a fruit cup and some iced coffee, which I have been sipping on extensively already. We found a table here in the outdoor courtyard area. Ooh, with all the birds. Birds are ready for breakfast too. Our breakfast has officially arrived. We went with a crawfish omelet. Comes with, I guess, grits and a hunk of bread. And those beignets. Well, they are big. These dramatic action shots. All right, so now we learned last time we were in Orleans, don't breathe. Oh,
You just did.
don't breathe on your beignet or when you eat the beignet. I feel really pillowy. I kind of like this. It's always so good to eat on camera.
Your lips are very white.
Clear my face off a little bit. That is good. They're light, they're pillowy, they're still warm. You still don't breathe on them because that's how that works. That is a good. Okay, we'll let Dee try and we'll give you an update later. We're going to enjoy our breakfast.
Bye.
Breakfast, check. Man, the line is out the door now, so we must have hit it at a good time. All right, we're just going to walk around and admire some stuff. Actually, let's jump in here. I guess this is the police station. We've got some things to look at in here. Vending machines. Ooh, vending machines with t-shirts in them. That's cool. Oh, it shows you up there what you can get.
Benefit officers in the district.
Well, that's fun. Welcome to the 8th District Police Station. Oh, I guess that's the Supreme Court building. All right, continuing down Royal.
Bank of Louisiana.
Bank of Louisiana. See, we can just learn stuff by reading signs. I think half the fun of walking around the French Quarter is just checking out the buildings. Maybe not this building, because that might mean you're going to court or something, but I mean, it's still a cool building. Guys, there's a tour back there. We can glean some information from a tour. That's okay, we're not gonna do that. Oh, we are kind of at the start of Mardi Gras season. They've got the decorations going. Oh, I hear festive music coming up. There's Court of Two Sisters. We're gonna be seeing more of that later. Just got a basket of this ambiance. Heck yeah. Now we're gonna turn down St. Peter, actually. Let's head this way. Ooh, we've located the infamous Pat O'Brien's. Is this? I think this is home of the hand grenade, right? Oh, hello. Your phone's ringing. I think I got that right anyway. Well, here's the next point of interest, which is Preservation Hall. Legendary jazz stuff goes on in here. Wow, that does look legendary, doesn't it? Let's see, what do I know about Preservation Hall just off the cuff? In reaction to the rising popularity of rock and roll, New Orleans' premier jazz club was opened in 1961. Okay, so I'm using my walking tour. You know, it's cool.
Cheater.
Well, we'll jig back out here to this band on Royal and hang a left. Alright, this building has a lot of character going on. Lions and tigers and bears. Well, lions and giraffes and mermaids. Here at Orleans, I believe this is the St. Louis Cathedral. I guess famously known for having this statue of Jesus with outstretched arms, which during football season I understand people refer to him as Touchdown Jesus.
Oh my.
And that's just a thing. I know, that's, hey, it's in the walking tour.
Okay.
Well, now let's cut down, I guess it's St. Anne Street. Lots of cool mossy buildings on this street too. That has led us over to Bourbon Street. Now there is, I don't know if it's Fritzl's, there's a European jazz pub that I think is one of the oldest you can kind of go to, but let's wander this way down Bourbon. Gosh, look at all that Mardi Gras. Well, here at the intersection of Bourbon and St. Philip, you have Jean Lafitte's Blacksmith Bar. So I usually go with the French pronunciation. I'm often told that when saying things in New Orleans, my pronunciation is awful because I tend to go pure French. And a lot of things are not French, but I'm going to say Jean Lafitte. Let us leave Bourbon and head back to Royal. Welcome back to Royal Street. All kinds of other cute houses here. I guess this is it Gallier? You see me putting my French on it again. Cute. A lot of clanging up here. So now we're going to follow Governor Nichols Street. And this next street, I would say Chartres, but I understand they just say Charter Street here. So let's turn right on Charter. Oh, very pretty. Okay, I know there's a convent down here. That kind of looks like that could be it. Oh, there we go. Continuing on, I think that's the convent, and obviously this is the church. Cool. We'll get some more tour information. So here at the convent, you can pick up a tour, I guess, at 10, 11, or 1. It looks like it was about $7 or $8 a person. We're following Charter Street now, back away from the convent up here toward the old U.S. Mint. All sorts of, well, trucks, festive buildings. I like the jazz band soundtrack a little better than the passing truck soundtrack. It'll do. It'll do. They're authentic French Quarter trucks.
There is nobody out here, you guys. Like,
it is awfully quiet.
10:30. It's not that early.
I know. People are sleeping, you know.
And the weather could not be more perfect.
Oh, that's so
it's
good
amazing.
today.
Yeah.
I believe we've done it. So that should be the old U.S. Mint, which interestingly enough, I learned, was the only building to have printed both United States and Confederacy currency. It's got the Jazz Museum inside it now. I got a gigantic market right down here as we were heading down to the water. Oh, we've entered the food section. I see snowballs, gator bites, frog legs. Gosh, this place goes on forever.
The authentic food.
All day, shrimp and grits, crab cakes. Why am I always drawn to the good, tasty stuff here in New Orleans? Found some tunes again here by the Gazebo Cafe as we kind of merge up with Decatur down here.
You have to listen to this song.
This is the one song you've got to hear when the Saints go marching in New Orleans. We're in kind of a weird construction contraption right now, but there's Central Grocery.
Oh, yeah.
Muffaletta Central. Hey, there's another Willie's Chicken Shack right here. That's right, there's the new location for Two Jacks. They moved. One of the best red beans and rice we've ever had, if not the best. We have made it up to the area of the original Cafe Du Monde, the official, the good one. And on that note, welcome to Jackson Square. Well, we have come to rest on a bench over here in the shade, just admiring Jackson Square. We're going to wander around and look at some of the historic buildings in this zone. Oh, I hear like is that a calliope? I also hear a radio playing like This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan, so it's a good mix. All right, we've had our rest and we've made it back to the entrance of Jackson Square. So here, of course, we've got the Jackson statue, we have the cathedral, a couple of historic buildings on either side. I know that's the Presbytère on that side. I think this is the Calvados on the other side. Oh, it's just Cabildo, no S. There we go. Let's see if we can do some wandering and get a closer look at some of these buildings. We're hearing that the church is closed. I'm not sure if that's because maybe there's Mass today or just in time for Mass, possibly. So that should be Presbytere on this side. I hear some sort of presentation happening in front of the cathedral. We're going to leave that behind and look at some bendy trees. We love bendy trees. Got the bells ringing out at the cathedral now, signaling noontime. Let's jump across the street from the park entrance and see what's happening over there. Oh, we made it across the street. It is windy up here. Oh, wow. But we're making our way up to the top of this structure. Oh, we get some good views from up here. Oh, there's a gentleman down here whose dog has been trained to go around in the crowd and collect the tips. That is smart, y'all.
Dog that gets money, too.
Let's go downstairs.
Rocky.
We made our way out to the Moon Walk now, named in honor of Moon Landrio. Not to be confused with the moon landing. No. That will bring us to the mighty Mississippi. Windy Mississippi right now. I'm trying to block the microphone, but probably not doing a great job of it. Actually got ducks out there riding the waves. We got Radiance of the Seas and Carnival Valor loading up today. And back down the ramp toward the French Market. Well, we're going to jump back over here toward the square because we have brunch in that general direction here in a little bit. So we're going to stay in this zone. Well, this should connect us back up to Royal Street where we began this morning. Welcome back to Court of Two Sisters. Now, we passed through here on that food tour we did a while ago, but we didn't eat anything here, did we? Not that I recall. Well, we found our table. So we're out here in the open air courtyard for the jazz brunch. They do have a musician set up kind of over there in the corner. We'll have to see how loud we'll be able to hear from over here. We can always hear the tinkling of this well. Alright, we made it up to one of the buffet stations. Well, jambalaya is out right now. We've got rice and stuff down the line. Clanking plates galore. They do have crawfish, fruit, cheese. I love cheese. We got an omelet station going. We're going to make our way down the official hotline now. Hotline bling. Alright, the plates were kind of small, so we decided to start with 2 plates apiece. You got beef and some ribs and some stuff and some things. I got spinach, corn muck shoe, sweet potato, shrimp, pasta. Good gracious, beans and rice. And of course, some coffee. Went in and snagged a dessert sampler that is some bread, pudding, some bananas, Foster, and a brownie. They had some cakes and other things too, but that was my selections. I'm going to share with Dee.
Aww.
That will lead us back out to Bourbon Street. Man, everywhere you go, you got some tunes. Well, we are almost back where we started, here at the Hotel Monteleone. Very pretty. This is home to something called the Carousel Bar. Carousel Lounge. Oh, that looks like it. Very cute. Now, we've heard if you don't get here when they open, you're probably not going to get a seat at the Carousel Bar, but this is a must-see. And we've seen it. Oh, it rotates. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, the bar surface, I think, is rotating. But there's a whole lot more lounge in here, just in case you don't get in on the actual carousel. Ooh, very noisy, but very pretty in there. Well, welcome back to the Wyndham French Quarter. come down to check out the Chewbacchus Parade this evening. I believe the festivities are arriving now. We are down at the end of the parade route, but here it comes. It is the Chewbacchus crew. Oh, I can't read the sign. Yeah, from my understanding, this is a completely non-motorized parade. Everything is either pedaled, folks walking, things like that. All things sci-fi themed, with an emphasis on the Star Wars, of course. We have the Lagerettes, of course. Oh, somebody's bumping some tunes. Oh, they have a golf cart. I mean, it might have a motor. We'll have to forgive it. Yeah, this one appears to be called the Stomp Troopers. Nice. Gigantic R2. What the heck? Now, one thing we didn't realize is that they've had these barricades set up. We didn't realize that folks were going to just rush past them and come out into the middle of the street when the parade started. Oh, whoops. We got some actual big floats coming by. Oh, I like the glowy costumes. Oh, they got some Monty Python nights in there. Intergalactic Realtors Association Conference. All right, I guess these guys can sell you a planet or something. Like a bunch of Friday the 13th. Oh, Mystery Science Theater. Hey now. Yeah, this is a lot to behold, but I'm here beholding it. Woo. Nice. Oh, it's the Invaders. No. It's coming into some System of a Down. Oh, I hear cowbell. I need more cowbell. Oh, nothing like a Death Star disco ball, baby. Woo. I do not remember Chewie going through a pink manic panic phase, but I'll allow it. Oh. Alright, I don't even know how to describe what is passing before my eyes right now. Yeah, we had like some Predators, some Alien, a lot of pink going on, y'all. And nothing wrong with that. There's some Brainiacs, followed by a band. And what can only be described as a Death Star Pokemon crossover. Oh, and Bubbles. Oh, Wakanda represent. Oh, we got aerial acts in motion. Well, maybe not aerial, but you know what I mean. Holy hula hoops. Oh, now we have what appear to be Space Vikings from the wording on the giant float headed our way. Spice up Uranus. Yeah, all right. Some people call me Space Cowboy. There's some giant, mythical cowboy shiny creature. Well, it looks like the crowd is filling in behind. We might have reached the end of the parade. Woo! Y'all, never mind. There was more parade. There was just a big gap. Well, we're down here on the street now. Well, we get all the views down here down in the road. Alright, I think that might have actually been the end. All I see down there is like red flashing lights and stuff. Holy moly, what a parade! Good gracious, we've stumbled across another party. Grandy. That was cool. And welcome back to Royal Street.